It is tax season, if you can believe it. It's like we love spring, but it can also feel a bit overwhelming trying to get everything together for that April 15th deadline. According to a recent survey, 71% of people say inflation and high living costs will affect their financial situation this year. Lina Evans with Bank of America joins us more on navigating tax season. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, it's April Fool's Day, but it is still tax season.
Sadly, we cannot fool about that.
We cannot. We should definitely not.
Let's talk about struggling to meet that deadline. We have 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So now is the time to really get your stuff together. But if you can't, there are options.
There are options. There's still time. You still have 2 weeks. The most important thing is gathering all the right paperwork. You should have received everything in February at the latest, but if you haven't, contact your financial institution, contact your employer. If you haven't already received, in the main form you need is your W-2 or your 1099 to report your freelance or contract income. You might also get some forms for investment earnings, student loans, tuition payments, that kind of thing, all of which can impact your taxes. So there's still time, but if you're worried a little bit, you can file an extension. That is a thing. You can file an extension to October, but just know that any tax payments will be due by April 15th regardless, to avoid any penalties.
Yes, so you could file that extension, but if you can't do that and you are trying to make that April 15th deadline, what are the first steps that you should take?
First steps, obviously have your paperwork. Filing early always helps to avoid last minute stress and even protects you against tax fraud, which is really great. But make sure you've also, think about the other documents you might need, like childcare expenses, and all of that kind of stuff for your tax credits. You don't want to miss out on potential savings. That extension can be helpful. It's all about just being organized and having a plan. Once you have all that paperwork, sit down, get it all organized, make a plan. 2 weeks is a lot of time. I mean, unfortunately, our sweet vols are done with the basketball tournament,
Sad.
so we all have a little bit more time on our hands over the next few days.
That's a good point. You also need to think about protecting yourself during tax season.
Yes.
What are some things we should be thinking about in that department?
So unfortunately, the main thing people should be mindful of is protecting yourself from tax fraud. And this is a prime time for scammers to try to steal personal information and refunds, believe it or not. So reduce your risk by filing early if you can. Use really strong passwords for online tax filing. Really strong. Make it that thing. All the characters.
Use the weird Apple suggested password.
Yes, which nobody can ever remember, and you have to reset every single time, but that's fine. Never share any financial details unless you've verified the source, okay? Verify that source. And when in doubt, don't give it out. That's it. When in doubt, don't give it out. And if something feels off, contact the IRS right away. Go with your gut.
Any phone call I get anymore, I'm like, I'm not answering that. I'm not. If it says spam, I'm out. And it might be actually credible, but I just am like, I'm not answering it.
Agree. It's a smart move.
Yeah.
Smart move, for sure.
Okay, so once tax season is over, maybe you got a refund, good for you. What do you do with the money?
Okay, now we have a tendency to go, ooh, free money when that tax refund comes in, which sort of, but not really. It may feel like extra spending money in your wallet, which is a really nice thing, but putting it towards your financial health can make a really big difference. So think about if you have high interest debt, like a credit card, putting that refund towards that. If you don't have any debt concerns, let's talk about boosting your emergency fund. That emergency fund is going to cover you for things like unexpected medical expenses, maybe a car repair, heaven forbid, maybe there's a job loss in the family, so you could boost your emergency fund. Or, what about long-term goals? Down payment on a house, dream vacation, maybe you're getting married, maybe you're starting a family or expanding your family. The whole point is that using that money now for debt consolidation or financial health is really going to get you set up for the future, for a great, strong financial future.
Yes, I like it, especially with inflation being like it is and gas prices. I mean, it's like everything's more expensive.
Yes,
so.
Put it in your budget. Put it in your emergency fund. Put it in your budget. Maybe treat yourself just a little tiny.
Go get a pedicure.
Exactly.
Lina, thank you. It's good to see you.
Good to see you.